Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2. So I meant to, so when I was recording this episode, I realized it was 53 minutes, and I'm like, I didn't even notice the time and everything. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to edit that out because I don't feel like it. That's a lot of work, and so yeah, so I'm doing this over again because I was so locked in. I was looking, I was like, I was like, oh my goodness, 53 minutes. It's crazy. So we're gonna talk to. Be quiet. So we're gonna talk to the First Enchanter, Sino, and he's gonna give us a mission on what's going on with like Templars and Mages. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong.
Inform the criers. A miracle has occurred.
I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
Yeah, well, Meredith can be overzealous.
You're underestimating our Knight Commander. She'd probably kill the whole city just to be safe.
She might take on the entire Free Marches. I've heard rumors, whispers of a meeting tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
Alright, let's resolve this quietly.
I'll see what they're up to. There's no point in involving the Templars.
Thank you. Your support has been a lifeline for me.
For all of us.
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
So just to like tell you guys like what happened like with the stuff with Meredith, regardless of what option you choose, whether or not Merrill, like whether it's like, you know, like let's go back to the camp, or weren't you supposed to die? It's either Merrill kills her, and if you don't, then the first keeper will stab Merrill, and then the pride demon emerges again. You gotta fight him. So regardless, so regardless of what options you choose, she gets banished from the camp.
What are we talking about?
Believing. You do, I can tell. In freedom, in mages, in good spirits, in barred Templars, with more fire than the sun.
And your point is?
I miss it sometimes. Things being certain.
Some things are certain.
Not anymore.
Alright, let us see here. Let's go to the nighttime and Hightown. Well, no, I should go to Fenris's mansion. That'll make this a lot quicker. Alright, so it's all the way over there.
Someone's coming. The champion. We know you're spying for Orsino.
Run! We'll handle this.
Okay, let's see. First of all, let's take care of some of... Alright, so now let's get our dog out. Probably want to deal with all the mages. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I have to do this over again just because it's like, damn, that's like 53 minutes wasted. Alright, let's see. Like, I could probably try to, like, you know, like, separate it and everything, but that's such a pain, and I really just do not have the patience for that at all. Okay, so that's for Sebastian. Conspirator's notes. Will not tell you again, it's not safe to bring new recruits to our meetings. Meredith has eyes everywhere. Bring anyone who claims to be against her to Gardy Bali's warehouse at night. Must ensure their loyalty, lest Meredith discover us before we are ready to confront her.
We should search them. See if there's any further evidence of their plans.
You know, it's funny, it's like they're like inside of there, like no one is like, well, they probably hear what's going on. They're like, we're not going out and dealing with that, with whatever ruckus is going out there. We're not getting involved in that crossfire. All right. So we need to go to the Wounded Coast. Or no, it's not the Wounded Coast. We gotta go to the docks. We go to the Wounded Coast after the warehouse, though. Okay. Let's try to gather them all up. All right.
Now you fall!
Well, never mind then. All right. Alright, remaining in direction the Renewman base. No one takes back what is rightfully ours. We start in the docks, but there will be no rest until all the city is leashed in our hold, Leash Master. So we got another quest. That one seems interesting. So if it's more with those slavers, maybe we'll figure out like why they're still here. Okay. So it's... Is that the right way? Okay, so that's that one. Alright, let us take a look. See what's around here. Of course, we've cleared out so many of these enemies before. It's like at this point, we're not gonna really get jumped a whole lot anymore.
I told you he was after us.
No, not him. I can't do this.
To arms!
Man, I'm not even against you guys. I'm against Meredith and everything. But all of you all just are making assumptions that I'm... Yeah, they're just like making assumptions that I'm actually like... I'm on Meredith's side or something. Like, I'm not. Alright, let's see here. Let's deal with the mages. Let me get, because I don't even have the potion on here. Let me just put this on here. See if I got the tactics right. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Do I have them? Yes, I do. Alright, let's take care of this guy here. Nice. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, let's see. Let's go with this one.
So much blood!
Alright, let's go with 6. Go with 1. Oh, get. Stop trying to go after my mages. Stop. I need to knock you down. Alright, let's see here. Well, he's certainly tanky. Goodness gracious. Ugh.
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling.
I don't like where this is heading.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled it off. Right before you came here.
Alright, where are they?
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you. I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is.
I mean, I already know she's crazy.
Says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
I agree.
I'm not your enemy in this. I think Meredith is a dangerous zealot.
Then talk to Thrask. He would welcome your aid. I promise you, Meredith is the only one we're trying to harm. I'll go back to Masha's. Please, don't tell Meredith about me. It would kill Masha if I got in trouble.
To be honest, I forget who a lot of these people are. Just because it's like, I've done so many, like, side quests. So I believe that's for Fenris. Alright, let's see. What do we have? I think there was some stuff over here as well. Maybe. Yes, there was a crate here. Torn trousers. And I could probably sell that. I don't think I need to worry too much about gold at this point. Let's go with Circle Mage. Alright, so I got 3 wolf. Yeah, so I'm going to put that on. That actually looks like... So I can replace it with... Thinking maybe I should replace it with this one. And let's see, what's my crit at? So it's pretty good. Nice. So then Anders gets his final armor, which I believe now I can probably enchant it. Maybe. I don't know. Because it's weird, because some of the... Like, he was like the only companion I couldn't enchant his armor. But then the others I could. Alright. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to do that side mission. I mean, it seems interesting, because it's like with all those... I think those with the slavers. Because the reigning men are corralling people in the docks, the streets, the place to go to oust Leash Master Jess Farville from her hideout. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will, but it just seems like... Is there really any point of doing it? Alright. So let's go to the Wounded Coast. See what we have here. Yeah.
But not out of the night.
Not gonna really read that. Take too much time reading all that. I mean, plus this is like... I mean, yes, the lore is important, but that's not the focus of the Let's Play. It's to get through the game and to show, like, you know, what's going on in the story, but all, like, the other, like, context behind of, like, the history of Kirkwall and stuff like Canary and the lore. You know, it's important, but, you know, if y'all want to know about that, do it on your own time. I'm not here for that. It's probably cool stuff, though. Just... I'm here for gameplay, not much for lore right now. Although it does get... I know it, like, things really change a lot in Inquisition, so... Maybe I'll do more... Maybe I'll read more with the lore when we get to Inquisition. Anyway. Oop. Went for 5. Let's get the doggo out. Alright, let's go with 6, 7, 8. Perfect.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Alright, so, do I know you?
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
Yeah, was this... I don't think this was the Templar, or, like, I guess he's, like, ex-Templar, who was really trying to, like, get mages arrested, trying to, like really push them over the edge. I don't think it was him. Like, he would try to coerce mages to admit guilt, even if they didn't do anything wrong. I don't think it was him. So, okay, let's go with I Remember You.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
And now?
It sounds like you've had a change of heart.
I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give them a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Well, yeah, that's because you force them into that position of desperation that they have no choice but to rely on blood magic, because the Templars are oppressing them, and they try to fight back, and then the Templars try to make them look bad. And it's like they don't try to resort to blood magic, but if you push them, they're going to, because the Templars oppress them. So I want to help the mages.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
Mages and Templars working together. I must be dreaming.
It is never that simple. I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Alrighty, so let's see. Let's actually see how his... Yes, the things we're doing pretty good. But, so yeah, it's a good thing we're not I was worried that I would make him a rival. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, pile of bones. See what's in there. Probably some trash. Alright, some gold, I guess. That's nice. Oh no, not Varric. They got Varric. What have they done to him?
Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith.
I'm not trying to side with her.
We can stand
You're
up
making it. There's a huge
when you
misunderstanding.
took Fenrir to the Dalish and insisted there was another way. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
Yeah, I don't support Meredith.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The dwarf dies. Then the champion.
No.
Stand down, Grace.
That's not happening. Not on my watch.
We should have let the Templars slay her.
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Yeah, you know what? You're just completely crazy. You can't see past your own rage. You're just so full. She's so full of hate. She's wanting to kill an innocent man for what? To try to get back at Meredith when Varric has nothing to do with it, making a complete misunderstanding that the champion, Decimus, she thinks she's on Meredith's side and he's not. You're like, yeah, I knew I should have killed you.
I've been wondering when you'd come back to bite me in the ass.
I would rather die 100 times than endure one more hour in the circle. I have been counting the days to get my revenge. Elaine, kill the hostage.
I don't know, Grace.
Yeah. You're not reformed?
I guess a life of quiet contemplation didn't suit you.
This isn't right, Grace. Meredith's the one you should hate.
Don't defy me, boy.
Oh shit.
Without me, you'd be nothing.
Yeah,
if you're
she's
too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
She's completely lost herself.
No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Oh my goodness. I just imagine how Meredith is going to use this against all the mages now. She now has justification.
Kill the champion.
Yeah, you know what? You're dying. You're the first one who's going to die, lady, because you just completely ruined Kirkwall's entire situation. You made this completely worse now. Oh no, no, die. Alright, so let's go with this one. Oh boy, and did she just turn into a pride abomination? Yeah, like, she's completely lost herself. Okay, let's actually try this, the Fell Poison. It's pretty powerful. Alright, let's go with 6. Then go with 1. Sit down.
I tried to stay away from her, you know, after Decimus. But the circle here is
It's
worse
funny,
than
that's my
Stark
character's
even
name
was.
too.
It seemed like hers was the only way out. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold him. There's no other way to wake him up.
So he had to use his own blood to free him. Yeah, that's...
I take it those weren't Meredith's men.
No, it's like... Oh, this... Just to, like, you know, just to talk about this again, you know, she went completely crazy with the blood magic. She was just completely, like, insane. And when Meredith finds out about this, she's going to have justification to wipe out the mages. And who, like, she's going to probably let all that crap get to her head and become some kind of, and try to, like, take the city for herself or something. Yeah, I'm surprised at you.
I thought you were better than this. A couple of lousy Templars and you're down.
Bianca was resting. Thanks, Hawk. I owe you one.
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a good man, sir. He tried to solve things peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
Yeah, don't hurt Elaine.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
I kind of remember some things, like, with... Like, there was, like, some, like, lyrium smuggling going on. But... yeah, be merciful.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Okay, so... let's see what's here. So just money. How many money do I have anyway? Okay, so we have 122, so we're still pretty good. Superior dagger. Yeah, mine's better. Okay. So, let us see. Go up here. Yeah, I can't imagine Meredith doesn't try to do something that makes the situation worse in Kirkwall. And, like, things were pretty bad already. But... But now because of Grace's own actions, this became a whole lot worse. Yeah, we should have. I guess at one time we were doing some mission with her, and we should have killed her when we had the chance. This is what I get for trying to see the good in people, and it's like, damn, it's like, yeah, she really just, like, we literally spared her, and this is the thanks we get for that. God, I so wish I could just teleport to like the beginning here, because like that is such a long distance from either side. All right, let's finally get out of here, and let us go to the gallows.
This keeper of yours, she was a friend?
She was like a mother to me. To all of us.
Then I'm sorry.
No, you're not. She's just one more mage to you. Why would you be sorry she's dead?
I'm not sorry she's dead. I'm only sorry she died for you.
What?
Damn, that's harsh.
The sacrifice of someone who cared for you that much isn't wasted.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Thrask's dead. Grace is dead. And nothing's changed. They're not going to be the last ones who rebel.
Yeah, well, when there's bad apples like Grace, they certainly make things a lot worse. So, things could have improved if it wasn't for Grace going crazy. Alrighty, let's go talk to him. I can't imagine this is going to go too well, though.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Well, alright. But it's like, the thing is, because of how Meredith was handling mages, the way she was going about things, it forced the mages to go to such extremes. Like, even with Grace, it's possible Grace wouldn't have gone crazy if Meredith wasn't oppressing the mages in the first place.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them.
Definitely not.
Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Okay, so let us take a look at the last... So, we have the last straw. Alright, so the mages are close to open rebellion. Though Thrask is dead and his conspiracy stopped, the situation remains. Look for letters from Meredith. Okay, so I guess if we go back to our, if we go back to the mansion, should get an update. It said something about some new items, though. Okay, so this is... So we got 38 attack. Yeah, so let's change that, and let's put that there. It's looking good. Alright, I guess before we do that, let's go to Fenris's mansion, because we did have, like, a dagger to give him. Or, I think it was a dagger.
Take a look at this.
A blade of mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Husarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
Alright, so... It's a souvenir?
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you.
Oh, this is cool.
These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
So, tell me about Tventer.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
So, so yeah, I mean, I know they're, like, ruled by mages, but we'll just do it just for immersion.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
Alright, so why is that?
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What you call the Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law.
Yeah, I can see.
They do as they please. All of them.
Yeah, I can see how that can get out of hand. So, are they blood mages?
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
Yeah, I can see how that may, like, do whatever it means to crush your enemy, even if it means resorting to blood magic. So, and Tventer's at war with the Qunari?
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
Yeah, imagine so, especially with how the Tventer, you know, like have the mages on top and like the Templars, the Chantry, are like at the bottom of the food chain. So, but who's winning?
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Yep, and that is certainly a prelude of what's going to come in the later games. And you think they'll win?
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
Alright, so slavery is legal in Tventer.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tventer would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Yeah, I'm guessing they don't rise up, though, with the amount of mages they probably have.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
Alright. You can keep the sword.
I'd like you to have it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
Alright, let's actually see what that weapon does. Alright. Is it this one? I'm not sure, really. Huh. No, that's the Blade of Mercy. Yeah, so this one Yeah, so ours is much better. Let's get him on this. Or like the one he had on is much better. Add that to the codex. Alright, now we can... We just about need to end it too. But let's talk... Well, I guess we're not going to talk to anyone, but just see an update what's going on.
Welcome home, Miss Anne. Another message came while you were away.
Alright, let's talk to Varric.
Lead the way. You know, you play Diamondback better than my cousin Vidar. You wag your tail whenever you have a good hand, though. Might want to watch that.
He'll do fine.
It's a short tale. I'm sure nobody notices.
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he watched his tells. My Uncle Emmett has a whole pack of rat terriers who play every week. They're a cutthroat bunch. You've got a long way to go to be their quality.
Oh, I don't think he likes that. He don't like that at all.
Now don't take it bad. You're still better than Anders.
It looked like he was about to pounce him.
Coming to the Hanged Man later?
Alright. So let us take a look here what we have. So... Alright, so we have the last straw. So, champion, you have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. Alrighty, so next time, guys, we are going to do... We're going to do this quest. More than likely, so what I'm going to do some of these quests off screen. So just because I don't really feel like doing them on screen, just because I don't know how long they'll take, and then depending how long this goes, I guess we'll determine how much longer the LP will go. But after the main plot here, we are going to be tackling the two DLCs here, so that'll probably take us to episode 60. But until then, guys, I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.